Hi guys, welcome to Studio Wildlife. Today I'm going to show you how I drew this charcoal lion and added some silver leaf to it. If you like the video, please remember to like and subscribe. So I start off by tracing out the picture. Usually when I do something very quickly, I just trace it out. I know I can draw it, but I want to do it quick, so I don't want to waste the time getting all the proportions right. This picture itself is from Tazzy Brown, so if you want to go and check her out on Instagram, it's @bytazzy. She takes some fantastic pictures that you can use as your wildlife references for €5, so really cheap. For the drawing, what I do is start with a charcoal pencil, and I block in the basic shadows, the basic shapes using that charcoal pencil. This is quite rough, quite sketchy. I'm not trying to put in too much detail at this stage, just blocking in those darks and those areas of shadows. I try to be quite abstract with my approach, not looking for too much detail, just going where it takes me. Next, I use a blending stump to just push back some of that fur and blend it into the paper a little bit. So I don't want it to be too harsh. The good thing about using this blending stump is that it darkens the paper and it darkens the drawing, which is exactly what I want. I then go back over that with a putty eraser, or a putty rubber if you're from England, and I use that to pick out the highlights and add some slight fur detail. Because this is such a small drawing, I'm not really focusing in on major details, just the areas of the lights and the darks to give the lion form. Once I've done that, I go back over it with the charcoal pencil, adding in some darker lines, some abstract shapes, just to build up that form and to build up those shapes even more. Next, I get some charcoal powder and I use a brush to spread that charcoal powder around the page. That darkens off the picture and I end up losing some of those highlights, so I just re-add those highlights and some of those fur details again with the putty eraser. It's really great because you can mould it into a fine point, so it's perfect for adding details. I then abstract up the background a little bit, again using that putty eraser, and then use a stick of vine charcoal to add some more interesting shapes. I've skipped a little step here, showing you all the splash effects, but I don't really want to give away all my secrets, so that might be something for another video. Once I've done this effect, I bring back some more of those details using the putty eraser and the charcoal pencil. At this point, it's all about adding some variation to the background, abstracting it up, putting interesting shapes to make it a little bit more interesting for the viewer to look at. Now, this is something that is brand new to me. I'd never done leaf before, so I thought I'd give it a go. Basically, if you don't know what it is, it's like a thin metal sheet that you glue down to the paper. So the way it works is you use the glue, you let it go tacky for a little bit, then you attach your paper and then rub it off. The paper or the metal that's stuck to the paper, stuck to that glue, will remain on the page. Everything else will just rub away, which is exactly what you can see here. This was actually really therapeutic, and it's definitely something that I want to try again with my future paintings. I'd definitely love to do a larger scale version of this drawing with more leaf to see how that would look. I didn't really know what I was doing. You can see here that I'm a bit rough with the brush. I don't think that particularly matters if you're a bit rough with it, but I don't know. I've only done this process once. If you have done leaf before, please let me know in the comments, and please let me know if there's a better way to do it. Anyway, here is the finished painting. You can see the shine of the silver leaf, you can see the drawing, and overall I'm pretty happy with it. This piece sold pretty much straight away, which is excellent. It went to America. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe. And remember, head to studiowildlife.com for more wildlife art tips.